All right. All right, Umberto, now I'm inside the house. Look at it kind of slowly with me. Got a kind of a strange mismatched paint stripe right there. We need to get some utilities on. I will work with the various companies, and I'll try to get them cut on just under my service accounts, and I can just bill you for that, or we can put them in your name, whichever you prefer. It doesn't show so much on the video because there's no lights, but if you look really closely, see how there's a trying to get this here. There's a little stripe, not my finger. There's a little black line across the top of that. That's a 3/4 wall. So that is a loop. You can go from here, and then in the kitchen is the other side of that. So the ceiling goes up and over it. Well, that whole black line is a layer of about a 1/4 inch of dust and dirt and grime. I'm sorry, my friend, but I'm just gonna say what it is. This place is filthy. Yeah, I mean, to the point where it could cost you a lot of money to put it on the market like this. The paint is atrocious. I don't know who painted the place. I don't know if it was the tenants or the property manager that was supposed to paint it, or when they painted it. But you can see, I mean, two totally different colors on the wall. This is their idea of touch-up paint. Somebody's touch-up paint is right there, the difference there. Here's a kind of an indication of the dirt. The condition, the actual condition of the home doesn't appear too bad, except for the stuff that I showed you outside. But it needs a very, very thorough clean job, probably, you know, a $1,000 clean job or something. So anyway, let me kind of keep moving around here with you. Here's your living room. Your floors look pretty good. Can't really complain. There's that one spot right there, but I think that would be easily covered up. Here's your ceiling fan. Kind of, again, you can see the level of dust there. All of the smoke detectors, excuse me, are gone. I think there's one in the house and the rest are gone. Let's start, I guess, with the master. You've got the door is a very different color than the trim. So there's, I don't think they smoked in here. It doesn't smell like it, but it's very dirty. Here's your ceiling fan. Again, give you an idea that the whole house is like this. Even on the ceiling, you can see some dark spots. That's where the dust could not hang on to the ceiling fan any longer and flew up to the ceiling. So it's stuck up there. There we go. So here's the master bedroom. Again, paint. It needs paint throughout. The carpet is shot. This carpet looks okay. Well, I shouldn't say that. This carpet's bad too, but it's not as bad as the other rooms. I'll show you in a minute. There's drawings and crayons and things over the doors. Master bath. You ready for this? There's your master tub. And all along here, this is actually fairly typical and easy to fix. Just some caulk and some scraping and some paint would go a long way there. An inspector, that window is fogged. An inspector would try to call us out on that, though I can usually negotiate out of that as a repair. Let's see. Oh yeah, well, in your master closet, you've got what I'm going to call suspicious fungal growth. I shouldn't say the word mold because I'm not a mold expert. I'm a realtor. But it's not peanut butter. We need to find out where that's coming from. If it's no longer water, if the water is no longer coming in from somewhere, then it's an easy fix. There's a product called Concrobium that we can get on there and apply. It's not too expensive at all. Sorry, not too expensive at all, and we could get that done. The mismatched paint throughout. Looks like there was some water. If you look at the commode, the rust on the valve there, looks like there was probably some water issue at some point. I don't mean it to sound overly serious. None of this stuff scares me, but all of it keeps us from selling anywhere near the price that we were hoping for. And I mean, if we're going to get what I was hoping for the property, then, we would have to have it look like the other properties that are getting that amount. Over here in the living room, right over by the kitchen, is a large crack. Looks to be a cosmetic crack that we could easily scrape and mud and fix up. Closet here in the other room. Again, you can see the level of dirt. Guest bedroom. Carpet is completely shot in here. And I mean, the paint job is so bad that you can see the previous color, not only on the ceilings, but underneath the one single coat of paint that they put on the place. In the laundry room, looks like a little bit of possible water damage, but not bad, and just dirty. The other bathroom, we've got a sink that needs replaced. It's cosmetic, but again, cosmetics is what's going to keep us from hitting the price point at this time. Cleanliness, clean, clean, clean. Everything's about cleaning and painting so far. Let's see, yeah, you can see all the green paint. And if you look, you can see the green paint underneath the taupe stuff that they put on there. And that goes into this room. It was an interesting color they had. So more destroyed carpet. All right, so in addition to the outside stuff, the inside has to be at minimum to get anywhere near the price point that I was suggesting. At minimum, paint, carpet, and clean. Really would have to have those three things, or we're going to be more of an investor appeal in our pricing, or in our presentation, not our pricing. So unless the home's going to sit on the market a long time, we can't price it to appeal to an owner-occupied buyer and have it look like this. So that means that we have to appeal to an investor like yourself. But as you know, the investors don't want to pay just for, let's say it's a $10,000, it's not that much, but let's say it's a $5,000 set of issues that the house has. Well, a rental investor is not going to pay $5,000 below the market value. They're going to want to pay $15,000, $20,000 below the market value, and basically profit on the repairs that are needed to the house greatly. And those investors are still kind of in charge. The investors, unless they are just hungry for property, and most of them are in a wait and hold. If they can't find one at the price point that they want, then they're just going to wait till the next property. So unfortunately, my friend, we're looking at, in my opinion, either some renovations, probably, like I said, to the tune of around $5,000, maybe a little more. For that, we can get, you know, close to what we were talking about for your house, which I think was 170, 175, something like that. And we could probably do that fairly quickly with those kinds of interior and exterior updates. If we don't, we might be looking all the way down to 150. So maybe even less. So I'm going to go do those numbers now, and I will report back. Thanks.